Welcome back to Exploring Delaware with Kmatic, your Delaware realtor. I get calls, texts, and emails from people like you who are thinking about making that move to Delaware but want to know the ins and the outs before doing so. Please contact me today to get started. So, you might be wondering by the title, why not to move to Delaware? Well, I do have 5 reasons why Delaware may not be the best state for you. Of course, I love Delaware and I love making videos about how great of a state it is, but unfortunately, it is my duty to talk about the downsides of Delaware. And of course, every state is for a different type of person. It's important for me to discuss why it might not be the best state for you. So let's get into it. Before you pack those bags up, come over to Delaware for the no sales tax and saltwater taffy. There's a few things that you should know before making the move. Delaware's a small state, but we have big traffic jams, 95. And sometimes there's not really a way to get around the traffic. So if you're working in the city or you're working down south of Delaware and you live up north, the traffic is going to delay you maybe an hour. It can really delay your way home by an hour or more if there's an accident. Personally, I avoid 95 at all costs. I will take the back roads, and for some, it's even more inconvenient to take the back roads depending on where they're coming from. So it's going to be a struggle. If you do not work from home, traffic is going to be probably very annoying and very frustrating for you. I love my out of staters, but unfortunately, the out of staters are part of the reason why we have a lot of traffic jams during the summer months, during the summer season. So if you are heading down the beach, be prepared. There is going to be traffic. Starting from the top of Delaware in Newcastle County in Wilmington, and you're heading down to the beach, let's just say Rehoboth Beach. Without traffic, I'd say it takes about an hour and 40 minutes. With traffic, the longest that I've been in a car was about 4 hours. So if you are heading to the beach, make sure you get a jump start early in the morning or late at night, because no matter what, there is going to be traffic. And the other thing with beaches and traffic is if you are moving to Delaware to be close to the beach, don't get me wrong, Delaware beaches are awesome and I love them and I will be there all day, every day if I could. Delaware is a small state, so the beaches aren't huge. Parking isn't very convenient. It can kind of be tough to go to the beach and enjoy the day when you're looking for parking for like an hour. But if you live at the beach, if you have a beach house walking distance to the beach or a hotel that you're staying at, super convenient, highly recommend. If you are kind of a ways from the beach and you have to drive to the beach, it's going to stress you out. Personally, I kind of avoid going to the beach in the summer because of parking, but what I will do is go to their state parks because there's way more parking available. $5 for in-state all day, and the state parks are great because you have parking, you have bathrooms, you have snack bar. It's just more relaxing. So I recommend going to their state parks and paying that $5. I think it's $10 for out-of-staters to be there all day. For beaches during the off season, I personally love it, but some might not because it's a little eerie. It's kind of like a ghost town. It's very quiet. There's not much going on. A lot of the stores are closed. So I think it's peaceful. I like it, but some may not, especially if you're living there for the whole 4 seasons. I would say Delaware could step it up with late night entertainment. If you are a young professional and you're looking to get out there and meet friends, I'd say Charlie Square, Newcastle County is a great one. Definitely the beach nightlife is great. But if you really want that club atmosphere, I might say go down to Philly or Baltimore for that bigger city nightlife. Delaware is very bipolar with weather. You may be wearing snow boots and flip-flops that same week. Our weather is weird. Our winters are very cold sometimes, but not as cold as they have been. And our summers do get pretty humid. I think August might be the most humid, kind of muggy weather. So our weather definitely fluctuates a bunch. Of course, every state has its pros and cons. And personally, I do believe and forever will believe that Delaware has a lot more pros than cons. But of course, I can't just talk about all the good in Delaware. I have to also talk about the things that a lot of people don't realize once they come here. Depending on the type of person you are and what you're looking for, Delaware could be a dream come true or not for you. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear more about the ins and the outs of Delaware, please subscribe below, and I'll see you on the next one.